So this is a demo of my program MagicJump. So it's essentially a iframe, keyframe, and all of the bitstream editors for MP4 files. It's used to do this data moshing effect. I might be able to find a cool example of it. Um, yeah, so this looks like a good example of it. So if we watch this, we can kind of see it's able to create these kind of magic effects-ish. So I wrote my program in a way that's able to recreate this. So here I have two demo videos. It's a closed knife and an open knife. Here's how they look. Got a little bigger there. So I put down the knife, it's closed, I'm grabbing it, and then that video ends. And then the second video, the knife is magically open. It's in the same spot. I pick it up and I show it around and move it. So we're going to take these two videos and produce a unique output using two methods of editing it that I have created with my app. So it's available for macOS, Linux, and Windows with a very basic GUI for people to be able to use it. So we're going to first take in our first clip. I have mine stored in MagicJump in my home folder, so let me find that real quick. Demos, and then before, and then the second video. There's only a second video for transition. The melt effect that I'll get into later, which is keyframe duplication, that only takes in one video. So that's why clip 2 is down here. So it's specific to having a transition. So once we create that, we have our method set to transition. You can also set to melt. Only the settings relevant to whatever you're working on is shown. So yeah, we're going to put this in here. This is our demo transition right here. All right, so save, and this automatically adds the MP4 extension or whatever you need, puts the full path there for you. So this just runs some FFmpeg, and it will make this a little transition here. So if you look, you remember those two videos, I put down the knife, I grab it, and then using data moshing, the knife will magically open using this kind of funny cut. It kind of makes it hard to see where the cut is. Like, not really, but it just makes this cool effect. So now we're going to go into melt. This is p-frame duplication. In that video I showed there was no real demo of it, but what this is doing is it's taking one of the motion frames and keeping the iframe stable. So I should go over what iframes and p-frames are. Iframes are what is defining the entire image. So like when you're recording a video to save space, only every once in a while when the scene changes or something like that, they're going to include a full iframe. This is an entire image of the video. Most of the time, it's built up with p-frames, which are partial motion edits of the photo, not including the entire data of the photo, just to save space. What this does is it takes the last iframe and then just adds a bunch of repeating p-frames that build up that last bit of motion in the video to kind of distort it, and it makes this really cool effect. So we're going to use the transition as the input here, and then we're going to just demo transition melts or something. So we can have how many frames we extend it. The higher this quality value is, the lower quality the video is. So it actually works better with a slightly higher value. I might change that default later. But if I run this again, you can see this one actually gets encoded back into an MP4, not just a binary properly, but that doesn't really matter. They both play. So you can see here we have that video. It will do that same transition we had before since that was our input video, but you can notice this video is a bit longer. So here at the end, we're going to have that effect. You can see how it starts repeating that bit of motion and then further distorting with like a kind of magical, trippy effect. So yes, this is MagicJump. This is you can find it right here, github.com/yet another not hacking/magic-jump. The 0.1.0 is out, so you're able to download it for whatever operating system you're on, including source for Linux, however you'd like. So yes, this is my program for Siege Week 6. It's following the magic theme by doing this magic transition. Yes, it's fully working. I have not tested it on macOS because that requires a macOS ARM device, and my KVM only does Intel, so I didn't even bother testing it, but I'm going to assume it works. If anyone has any issues, you can let me know. I will fix it as soon as I can. Thank you for reviewing this.